Hello friends, how are you all? We are the Fact Finders and today we are going to learn about the rise of Magad.
Formation of Magadh. The Aryan tribes of the later Vedic period began to settle. They used tools to clear jungles and started agriculture on that land. Because of this, surplus food production started. This resulted in wars and conquests and took further the form of Janapadas. The more powerful Janapadas were called Mahajanapadas. The word Janapada literally means the place where people place their feet.
Hereditary and democratic rulers. Some Janapadas and Mahajanapadas were democratically ruled by representatives elected by the people like the Shakyas and Licchavis. The other states were ruled by kings who were hereditary rulers.
Kings of Magadh. Bimbisara. The first important king of Magadh was Bimbisara. He ruled for 52 years. He expanded his territories through conquests and matrimonial alliances. He made Magadh the most powerful kingdom of that time.
Conquests of Bimbisara. The conquest of Anga brought the river port of Champa under his control. This was the beginning of a flourishing maritime trade, which made Magda rich and prosperous. The rich deposits of iron ore found in this region contributed to the development of a strong and stable economy. Ajatshatru. Bimbisara was succeeded by his son Ajatshatru, who ruled for 32 years. He followed a policy of expansion. He conquered the neighboring states and made Magda the most prosperous kingdom in India. Ajatshatru built the village of Patligram, which later grew into the capital of Patliputra. His successors were weak and eventually overthrown.
The Nandas. By the 4th century BCE, Mahapadmananda, a king of the Nanda dynasty, seized the throne of Magadh and transformed it into a mighty empire. So great was the power of Magadh that Alexander's army refused to advance and face the army of Magadh. Dhanananda, the last Nanda ruler, was cruel and unpopular. Chandragupta Maurya took advantage of his unpopularity and overthrew him.
Alexander's invasion. Alexander, the king of Macedonia in Greece, was one of the most remarkable men in the history of the world. His ambition was to conquer the whole world. He conquered vast territories that include Asia Minor, Syria, Egypt, Mesopotamia, and Persian Empire, which extended to the Indus Valley as far as the deserts of Rajasthan. When Alexander invaded India in 326 BCE, northwestern India was divided into a number of kingdoms whose rulers were always at war with one another. Alexander had no difficulty in bringing them under his control. Ambhi, the ruler of Taxila, submitted without a fight. Alexander met with firm resistance with Porus, the enemy of Ambhi. Porus was the ruler of areas lying between the rivers Jhelum and Chenab. Ambhi offered to help Alexander to defeat Porus. Porus fought heroically but was defeated. He was captured and brought before Alexander, who asked him how he would like to be treated. He replied, "As one king should treat another king," was his prompt reply. Alexander was so impressed with his reply that he set Porus free and returned all his territories. Alexander and Porus became friends after this. Alexander moved on till he reached the river Bias, beyond which lay the mighty kingdom of Magda. At this stage, his army refused to advance any further. The army was war weary and homesick, and was not willing to face the powerful army of Magda. Alexander was forced to turn back. He divided the territories under his direct control into three parts. Each part was placed under the control of a Greek general. Alexander never reached his homeland. He died in Babylon at the young age of 33.
Effects of Alexander's invasion. Alexander's invasion established a direct link between India and Europe. His invasion led to the establishment of four different trade routes by land and sea. Alexander's historians have left a record of his campaigns along with their dates. These records helped Indian historians to fix the exact dates for later events and reconstruct the Indian history. The cultural contact with the Greeks led to the growth of the Indo Greek school of art known as the Gandhara school of art. Alexander's campaign shattered with the power of small states in the northwestern India. This made it easier for Chandragupta Maurya to expand this region and paved the way for the political unification of India under the Mauryas.
Facts. The early importance of Magad is explained by its strategic position in Ganga river valley.
In the battle of between Alexander and Porus, Alexander's horse Bucephalus was killed, and Alexander had named a city in Greece in the name of his horse.
The Alexander-Porus battle has 300 foot soldiers and 400 cavalry taking part, while 300 chariots and 200 elephants were also used.
Several groups in the Indian subcontinent have tried to claim Porus as their own ancestor.
Thank you for watching the video. Be sure to like and subscribe the channel. Bye bye.